Good morning, everyone. This is Richa. I think it's been a long time since I've gotten online and a lot of things has transpired. So here I am. I thought I'll go live and, quickly, share with everybody my journey and the trauma I've been through in the last few days at the hand of a RWA. And also, really sad to know that, the gatekeepers and people in prominent positions, the judiciary, police, everybody is like so ignorant of the fact, and we being so privileged and being where we are struggling with so much trouble in getting small things done. I really am flummoxed how the common man is gonna take this forward. So let me just quickly start. I don't know if you can see this. This is a WhatsApp message which was shared by my security head, the bomb security in charge here at Unival Gardens 1, Mr. Felix Mohan. He starts by quoting a Shakespearean quote. The weather is getting so hot that I'm reminded of Shakespeare, who famously said, "The lady doth protest too much, methinks." Someone who is overly vehement in feigning their victimhood might actually be the tormentor. They'll point the blame, their suffering, state and cry they are victims of cruel fate. The one who harms may shout loud their plan to hide the truth again and again. So watch who's loud and who is meek, whose actions, not just words, do speak. So this is in response to stopping my parents from entering my condo. I had made a video. I had made the recordings of how they were being stopped at the main gate. The WhatsApp messages where my dad was, not allowed to enter. So, coming back to the entire incident, now you'll ask what actually happened. So, 17th of May evening, we ordered Blinkit, and we were told by the main gate that no entry is allowed to your home. And we've been instructed by the security head Kamal and by Rahul, who's the estate manager, that no entry and nobody is allowed to go to this unit 1101 and 1201, as we have a duplex, so both the numbers were categorically mentioned. So from 17 to 22nd, nobody was allowed. My essential services like garbage was not picked up. There was no entry of my yoga sir, my tuition sir, our guests, our deliveries, our my friends and parents were not allowed. I started recording. I started doing a lot of recording without telling the people, because obviously you can't tell the criminals that you were recording them in the act. So the whole thing was they kind of this was a coercive attitude and a tactic. They also published a note on the WhatsApp group after asked them ki why our services have been stopped. We raised the query on our MyGate app. We sent an email as well. No reply. To this date, they feign ignorance and they say we've been lying, and I have fabricated the entire videos and recordings to tell everybody that, and I have harassed the entire team to falsify the entire recordings and say things in my favor. They, the RWA president Avinash Bhagia and the team, Deepika Bisht, Felix Mohan, security head, and I don't know about the other bomb members, how much were they involved. They had sent a mail to the state manager saying that we'll take all, responsibility if anything goes south. So you please do the needful. So each and every one were stopped. I started begging and pleading, but to no avail. They were having fun. They were really enjoying twiddling me under their thumb. When my husband wrote about the bizarre act of stopping services and stopping gas and deliveries and other issues, they removed us from the official WhatsApp groups. After that, there was a lot of furrow. The residents started asking questions, and obviously, people were very, very troubled and they were aghast and they were also bewildered. And some were really having fun, like a Bollywood movie. You know, the it's all fun, ना कुछ मजा आ रहा है सबको वहाँ बैठ के देखने में. After that, Felix said these quotes about me blatantly on the WhatsApp groups. He also admitted that my parents were not stopped and there was no such thing. There was an event of chain of events where the guard called up and uh, he was just asking for permission. Now my whole question is, why was the guard called? We never get a call from the guard. It is always about this is the WhatsApp which he had sent. So there's always a MyGate approval, always there's a pre-approval, and the guard and the visitors or the delivery comes in. So this is what he wrote. Guests arrived. As per process, the visitor car was stopped for making entry. When they said they want to go to my unit, the guard tried calling Kamal, who is the security head of Universal Garden from Striker. So he didn't get called, he didn't get through, so he called him up. Now, why was Felix called in the first place when there is a seamless entry approval on my gate? My father were there, my parents were there. They didn't allow my parents to come into my flat at night. And I went there because I had to hand them some stuff which they had, which I had bought for them. And then I made video of the guards. And then they went back. So now they're saying ki I asked them not to enter and to return back. So now the whole thing is, I said there is CCTV. Why did they call Kamal? Uh, Let the authorities decide. So, blatantly on all the communication channels, they have been harassing openly. They have got videos made from our neighbors, and they have written all kind of nonsense that we are liars, we are criminals, we are doing everything which is going to make sure that the structure of this tower will fall down. So, when we were exited from the group after few days, they send a notice where they say that we have been non-cooperative, and there has been water going to our neighbor's home, and they are in a lot of duress, and because of that they took this action, and also as a disciplinary action, and he called us names in that note. It was a long three pager with a lot of insinuations and a background. And but I must add that the water leakage issue is rampant across many units here at Universal Gardens, and it's not even us. Many homes have been highlighting it. The pipes burst. The pipes are not working. Every day there is something on the WhatsApp group. I have everything on to share. If anybody wants to see any more proofs, any more visuals, any more uh, you know uh, statements to corroborate what I'm saying, they're all there. I can share the screenshots or share it with them in private. So everything was handled in an amicable manner. So let me go back to the background. Why is this happening? So we moved here in 2012, and there is a water leakage issue from our unit to the house downstairs. Now, over the course of 13 years, we have carried out each and every piece of work which has been asked of for us to arrest the problem, to mitigate the issue, and to also help them have a peaceful living. But in the bargain, we have been constantly harassed. There's no thank you. There has been no appreciation. Every time a new BOM member or a new technical manager or a new estate manager comes, the whole dance routine happens again. That, oh my god, पानी आ रहा, हम मर रहे हैं, और ये हो रहा है and वो हो रहा है. And if you see the videos which I will share later, they haven't got their house repaired for the longest time. So cut it short, I don't know what they are up to, but we have done everything in our capacity over the last 13 years to get everything done. We got our bathtub removed, we got our kitchen redone, we got all the pipes redone, not once but thrice. We got Unitech structural engineers to come and give us a recommendation. We followed their recommendations. We did the needful. We got our terrace pipes done. We get grouting done regularly. We've even put our AC pipes in the main pipe of the building so that not even one drop of water goes from the AC pipes. We have got all the pipes changed in their home at our expense when we were doing our kitchen, so that we can arrest the issues. Now, 10 years back, they broke my Vanita Cucini kitchen slab. It was a 2.5 lakh Italian slab, which was imported. And after a lot of talking, they told us that they will give us a 50,000 rupee as a token. Because, see, principles are principles. Anything which you commit, it should happen. And that money has never come. Mr. Garg has come to my home in his underwear and banyan. I was pregnant at that point in time. I had to get grouting done. I could not use the kitchen for 18 hours. They would leave the malba and go. There were times when I didn't have a full timer. I had to bend down in that state and get it clean. I could not use the water in the kitchen. I had to put the kitchen seals the kitchen. His son came and tried hitting me and my husband 2 3 times over the some altercation here or the other, and we decided not to make any police complaint. On 6th of Jan, they filed a police complaint against us that our terrace garden is creating a lot of issue. The bomb members were equally involved. They got the cops along with them and they got them here. And we removed the plants. We removed each and everything so that we can at least prove to them it is not about the plants, it is about a structural issue which is there. And I have not carried out any repair work which has led to that. In fact, I've been trying everything in my capacity to mitigate and to arrest the problem. After that, the board members boasted about our ordeal over booze, over parties to their friends. My first question was, how can you talk about a situation which is only privy to you by virtue of your position? How can you talk about it in public, and that too with mirch and masala? I tried connecting with them many times, no answer. My neighbors were carrying out repairs for a very long time. They were given indefinite extensions without any warning. I kept pleading and begging. I have calls. My son has exams. We have tuitions happening. From 3 months, you've extended it to 9 to 10 months, which is not right. Their ACs are hanging in my terrace, but they told me they're not listening. So live with it as a conscientious citizen and as a resident. It's all bhaichara, to aap adjust kar lo, right? So after the cops were called, we removed our plants. Everything was hunky and dory. Uh, in March, they again created a furrow. So we said, we have 4 conditions. Give us a final blueprint. What kind of work you need to get done? We will do that. We need an undertaking signing off that we have cooperated and done everything in our capacity to mitigate the problem. Also, if there is any problem, we'll revisit. Also, I need my dues back and apology from Mr. Girk for the kind of shenanigans he has put up. And we lose face every time, and we are made out to be criminals. Now, coming back, the notice was issued. We were publicly harassed. We were called names. I got hate messages. My husband got hate messages. No maid wants to work for us. Our whole condo, 550 flats multiplied by number of people, called us whatnot. The whole narrative was changed to suit their needs. So, on one of the days when my Zepto guy was not allowed to enter, I filed a police complaint on 112. I got a call, but then I was told it's a very small matter. You come to the police station and do that. So my police complaint got filed, and then after that, they constables made me run and how every other day to meet them. And in the meantime, the harassment was going on, and a lot of power play on administrative small issues. काम रोक दिया. 3 weeks my terrace has been dug up. They wanted to have visible pipes and not concealed when my whole terrace has been dug up, and we are following the exact Unitech original plan. Now you are having an issue because Richa and Dipinder have an issue of having exposed pipes, तो अब हम ऊपर से करेंगे. And the end result, I'll put some pictures after this, is for you to see. So after a lot of to and fro, I got some calls made. I went to the local politician. I went to a local activist. Nothing. Everybody just told me very clearly, you know what? They've done it. They're agreeing, but they will never accept it in person. All we can do is make सुलह करा सकते हैं. सुलह in what? I've got hate messages. People have told me तुम चुल्लू पर पानी में मर जाओ. Women have sent me messages. Please leave this society and go. Men have sent me messages that you guys are criminals and what you are doing. And I think most of them are also the group of people who are affiliated to certain people in bomb. So there are 3 4 kind of residents and people I see in general everywhere. One who are vocal, who talk about things, who take a stand. Some who don't want to get involved. Some who see that things are going wrong, but they don't want to voice their opinion because they don't want to be on the wrong side. And lastly, who really enjoy and who do all kind of things to put more ghee in the egg. So finally, my meeting happened with the SHO, and these guys told me, in fact, in front of him, to the extent they shouted at me, said things, "आप पानी डाल रहे हो, आपको शर्म आना चाहिए, building गिर जाएगी." I said, structural report दो रेरा engineer का with the certificate, and if the building was about to fall off because of seepage in one house, then how come it wasn't evacuated? How come there is no structural report? And how come you stalled my work for 10 days? So, having said that, the whole team has been, asked to behave badly. In fact, I was told that अभी तो आपका सामान रोका है, कल आपको चाकू भी मार देंगे ये गार्ड्स, उनको अपनी नौकरी बचानी है. My own tower guards, who I have been taking care of like family, they were turned against me. Where obviously they were not talking properly. Everybody at the gate, nobody was allowed to enter. My essentials, everything was stopped, and everybody was enjoying. And I'm getting messages on the groups, ki, "Oh my God, what is the big deal? Why don't you try now?" So I will just play a video which I had put up then about stopping of visitors. So again, he has written wrong message here. Everything, and then after this, they send a privacy, issues on IT Act. You're making all this, and you are very this thing, and the whole condo is after us and calling us names, and the whole narrative was changed. Has anybody seen the kind of money, energy, hard work we have put in mitigating the issues and the problems? Nothing at all. सब में यहाँ पे आके इनको ज्ञान दिया उन्होंने हमें इतना ये किया. दिस इज माय योगा सर सेइंग कि मैम मैं कैसे आऊँ अंदर, मुझे आने को मिलेगा कि नहीं. So now people are defending them. Please ask them to come. Please ask them to check and see. Please ask them to see. So there is no restriction. So now check. So always trying to have people to support their views. So I'll play this video. One second. Okay, so this video is not coming. I'll put it up in a bit. So coming back, my whole ordeal started, and I came back really, really, really rejected and dejected, and let down by the police, because they sat there and they called me names. Uh, they even said a lot of derogatory remarks about my character. In fact, the first meeting where they had gone to meet the investigating officer, as I had gotten calls made from some influential friends, they were giving me day by day report. It's only when the senior stepped in, things went downhill. I don't know for what reasons. So they had said, this lady had come, a dark lady, and I said, okay, must be, from the team. सो वो तो बोली थी, आप बच्चों नो, आपके कैरेक्टर बहुत ख़राब है, आप पागल हो, आप ये सब करते रहते हो, एंड आपका हस्बैंड रहता नहीं है, आप सबके साथ रात भर घूमते रहते हो और आपका कोई कैरेक्टर ही नहीं है, तो इस लेडी की आप क्या कंप्लेन ले रहे हो, ये तो ऐसे ही है. I was like aghast, and they also said the same thing in front of the SHO. She is a characterless woman, and she has no brains, and she even tried to kill and threat all of my workers and the team that she will run her car over them, or she'll kill them if they will not support her and say things in the videos. So a lot of negativity, lot of defamation, lot of negative remarks, and a lot of character assassination happened right there all this while. So coming back to the background, as I said, 13 years of hard work. Everything is there. Note which I will post. Lakhs and lakhs of rupees, money, energy, and continuous mental harassment. पानी का नाम सुन के मेरा पाला चढ़ जाता है कि फिर पानी जा रहा है, मतलब what the hell do I do? I have done everything in my capacity to do things. Now coming back, we got a mail on 1st of March with some kind of directives on what needs to be done. We said, okay, but this is not done. We need thermal imaging. We need proper investigation done. We should get someone who is good enough to arrest this issue once and for all. And if you want me to do things, we will do it as we are doing it now. But still, there is no formal sign off that these 30 things needs to be done and my other three conditions needs to come into play. So after my thing with the SHO, I was very, very dejected. One day I was really pulled down, but then I said, no, if something has gone, I will not let this happen. And my name, Uh, I cannot go down in my colony. I feel like a criminal. Everybody keeps staring. I go down for a walk now later at night. Uh, रात गई बात गई, people have moved on, but the mental scarring and trauma, the harassment, the coercion, the kind of pain I've been through. So that is not right. And also, if we have not done anything wrong, you cannot hold us accountable. You cannot call me names. You cannot stop my parents, my family. This is my heaven. This is my uh, this is like a mother's womb. We all come home to a safe haven, right? But you've taken that away from me. You've taken the entire fabric of my existence. I'm working from home. I'm here most of the time. I cannot go down. I'm scared of the guards. I'm scared of everybody, what they'll do right now. So then I decided to take it up on social media. I started my entire journey of educating myself. I started my Twitter campaign. I started posting about it. And by God's grace, I chanced upon a talk by Toprani Law Firm on arresting issues. They specialize on a lot of issues which are affecting me. So I couldn't enter that talk because I was talking to an activist at that point in time and I was late. So I had messaged them for the recording. That's when I got connected and I started reading their updates. I started reading about the law. And for the life of me and for everyone else, for whatever's happened to me, there are 10 to 15 sections which are applicable. So my whole thing is that I tried doing everything the proper way. I tried going to the politicians, tried going to the activists, I tried talking to the teams, but nothing happened. And even now, the police has not written my FIR. Now we have sent a new letter with the sections mentioned in it. So always when you are filing a complaint, do your due diligence, get a good lawyer. They know the job better. Put the sections at least where you know it is coinciding so that they don't waste time or they cannot say like in my case they're saying handwriting nahi samajh mein aayi, you know. Also the rights and rules, nobody can kick you out of your home, nobody can stop services, nobody can alienate you from your environment, nobody can make things so bad for you that you start feeling coerced and harassed. I'll just take you through the rights and everything else. In the meantime, I'll play a short video of the stopping so that one can see what has transpired. आपका वहीं पे ड्यूटी रहता गेट नहीं ना चल रहा है रोज आपको तो रोज का मालूम ही है नहीं आने दे रहे हैं आपको आपको नहीं आने दे रहे ना
Yes.
हरीश भैया गए गाँव
अच्छा
15 दिन आपका नाम क्या है
प्रमोद कुमार
आपका वहीं पे ड्यूटी रहता गेट पे कि बेसमेंट में मैक्सिमम
मेरा गेट पे भी रहता है टावर में
देखा नहीं मैंने कभी रात में आते हो
रात में करता है हेलो नमस्कार सर जी एक गेस्ट आए हैं 11 बजे में हाँ टीचर सर ट्यूशन पढ़ाते हैं ट्यूशन पढ़ाने के लिए सर। ग्यारह से एक का एंट्री है सर। हाँ, टावर 8 से 11 से 1। हाँ, हाँ जी सर। 2 मिनट से बता रहे हैं। आप चलिए, मैं बात कर लूँगी। ठीक है। कौन किससे बात की आपने? कमल से? हाँ जी। आपने पूछा नहीं एंट्री क्यों रोक दी है मेरे घर पे? हाँ जी। आपने पूछा नहीं मेरी एंट्री क्यों रोकी हुई है 2 दिन से? हम सबको यही बताया कि 11 से तुम आएंगे। पर आपने पूछा नहीं क्यों, क्या कर दिया मैडम ने? मैडम खूनी इतना
है,
नहीं
कातिल है,
नहीं
क्राइम किया है।
ऐसा कुछ नहीं मैम, हम सबको नहीं बताया।
कोई नहीं, अपने गए उनको बोलेगा वो सर तो गए, मैडम खड़ी थी नीचे, अब मैडम से बात कर लो। उन्होंने
तो मैं
जबरदस्ती ले गए। आप बोल देना मैडम, जब अगर आपको कोई डांट पड़े तो बोलो ना जबरदस्ती ले गई।
ठीक है।
और बोले I'm gonna share one more video, and I have lots and lots of audios of the security head, of the estate manager, everyone else really enjoying and having a gala time doing what they are doing. And now, in fact, it is still continuing. Whatever I do, there is so much angst, there is so much time taken to do any small thing, nothing is moving at all. तो
He
क्यों
did.
रोक रहे हैं आप?
11 से 1 का ऑर्डर आया।
तो फिर कहाँ है
वो सर अलाउ नहीं था, तो मैंने सर को फ़ोन किया था।
कमल को?
जी, तो वो बोल रहे हैं आया है तो उसको रिटर्न कर दो।
गया वो?
हाँ,
कहाँ है?
वो गेट पे गया है।
So, a lot of content which I have shot to support my ordeal, because nobody will believe otherwise. Jungle mein no nacha, kisne dekha. So coming back to the rights, I didn't know IPC has changed into BNS. So, assault or criminal force to woman with intent to outrage her modesty, defamation, criminal intimidation, insult and annoyance, wrongful restraint, a public nuisance, voluntarily causing hurt by restricting access to essential services, and so on and so forth. A lot of things have been done, where I've been asked to step back. Then after my police complaint, I got a lot of calls from uncles and people that beta isko वापस कर लो, ये कर लो. I said, uncle, जो मेरे साथ हो रहा था तब सब लोग कहाँ थे? मैं और मेरे हस्बैंड, हम कुछ बोलते नहीं है, करते नहीं, हमने ऐसा क्या क्राइम कर लिया कि आपने हमें चौराहे पे खड़ा करके वर्चुअली यू हैव डन व्हाट यू हैव डन, the hate messages and everything, and moreover when we have complied and carried out every damn thing, and stopping my parents and stopping people and coming deliveries and essentials, medicines, everything to my home, it's such a heinous crime. Unless and until I'm a terrorist and you have a court order, you cannot do that. And why will you do it in the first place? What are you gaining from all this nonsense? So, and also circulation of unsubstantiated and defamatory statements. It's a law. It's a crime. You cannot do that against anybody. And obviously, entry and denial of services is a big crime. Removal from society WhatsApp groups. That's again a coercive action, and it is a crime again under law. So know your rights. And again, the other sections 351, 356, 124, wrongful restraint, criminal intimidation, insult and annoyance, defamation, and so on and so forth. So, coming back to the entire conclusion that anything wrong, even, I saw a very nice note put up by the law firm where they are advocating that anybody who's silent also is giving a green signal to the perpetrators. You are a welfare organization. Your task is to do welfare related works, not become the police. अच्छा, बीच में they made a committee. They said अब आके बैठो. तो कमेटी में कौन है? जो गुंडे हैं, जो कल्प्रिट्स हैं, उनके 4-5 जो एविड फॉलोअर्स हैं वो, और मैं, मेरे हस्बैंड, और हम एक किसी बंदे को ले जा सकते हैं. तो तुम्हें लगता है कि जो उन्होंने एसएचओ के सामने किया वो वहां नहीं करते? व्हेन दे सेड कि गार्ड चाकू भोंक देगा, उसके बाद आई break my car, and I talked to the state manager as he was exiting. Now they've taken that video कि हमें मारने की कोशिश कर रही है. सर, आपको लगा कुछ हुआ? आप पिछले 6-7 महीने से मुझे मेंटल हैरास कर रहे हो, ऊपर वाला काम, पानी, ये वो, मेरा कोई दरख्वास्त आप नहीं सुनोगे. आपने जो बोला हमने सब माना. And one valid question to ask: 13 years we've been staying here, so how come the other bomb members and RWA let us remain the criminals we were and let us do what we were doing? And only when this new team came into place, and they call the cops. This is how welfare happens. This is how Sulah happens. Then you are kicking us out of WhatsApp groups. You are making a criminal case against us. You're making us out to be criminals who are going to make the tower only fall. So know your rights. There are a lot of new changes which has come. Anybody and everybody who's slightly misusing their power, their rights in place, especially for RWAs and especially for members of the committees who are doing all the wrongdoing. So know your rights, and also try to think about it. How power play can change things. I, being from a privileged background, had to run every day and get myself heard. I am just pitying the common man. And that's the reason why many people don't come out and they don't even talk about it, because they know kuch nahi hone wala. Anyway, thanks for listening. It's a long chat. I just wanted to get online and pour my heart out. And yeah, thanks for all the messages and encouragement. It's not about ego. It is not about anything else. It is just about a lost face. We are not criminals, and we've been made out to be one. And the way it has been handled is very, very derogatory. I've been violated. I've been shortchanged. I've been harassed. I've been uh, coerced into certain things, which is not right. Thank you so much.